Good morning. This is Judge Alyssa Perez presiding over the 210th District Court Civil Docket for June 15th, 2022. All matters being heard today are being heard in accordance with all emergency orders and directives regarding COVID-19. In addition to that, we are streaming all matters live via YouTube for public viewing. Mr. Marufo, would you call our first case?
Cause number 2020 DCV 2167 Joseph H. Dorgan versus William Aaron Skinner et al. Announcement of council, please.
Your Honor, Eric Darnell on behalf of the defendant. We're present and ready to proceed today in the scheduling. Proceed with the scheduling conference. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. And Mr. Dorgan, I believe you're muted right now. Is there?
Okay.
Were you able to hire an attorney, or can you give me an update? We're here for a scheduling status conference.
I'm supposed to have an appointment next week with an attorney, but I've been working on it. Yes, ma'am. But
okay.
I'm having an appointment next week.
Okay. I think that was the main purpose of today's hearing, was to get at least an update. And so I would encourage you, I think we had sent notice for this hearing. I don't know if you received it, but we had sent notice, I believe, to an email that the clerk has on file. Did you not receive it? And if you didn't, can we confirm your email address? Because notices until you get an attorney will be going to you.
Okay, no, I didn't, but and I was talking to her about that, so I can give you my email again, or I can use another email, but I do apologize for not.
No worries. I would just ask that you contact, if Ms. Hernandez already has it, if you already updated it with her this morning, that's fine. We will forward the next notice. What I will do is I'm going to reset the scheduling status conference for July 27th at 10 a.m.
Okay.
We will send you notice. If you end up hiring an attorney, they'll know to enter an appearance on your behalf, and then you'll have notice of that hearing as well. Okay.
Okay. I'm putting that in my calendar, though. I'll have it written down.
Okay. So like I said, just please update all your contact information with Ms. Hernandez. You can call the court if you haven't already done it, or shoot her an email with that information. And Mr. Darnell, we'll go ahead and reset till that date.
No problems, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You all are excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Okay. Is anybody ready? I see different faces, but I don't know if they're all on the same case.
On page 4, Mr. Jesus de Luna, Judge.
Alrighty, let's go ahead there.
In cause number 2021 DCV 3865 Linda Olivas versus Priscilla Lucia Reyes. Announcement of council, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. It's Jesus de Luna for the plaintiff, Linda Olivas.
Okay, we're set for a scheduling status conference. By any chance, is there, I don't think Ms. Reyes has been served, has she, or somebody here on her behalf?
Yes, no, she hasn't been served. So yesterday, Your Honor, I had requested the insurance adjuster to disclose the correct address for Mrs. Reyes, and they gave it to me yesterday. She had a previous address in El Paso, but she's living in Midland, so we know her address. I expect her to be served next week.
Okay, there is Candy Reyes. What case are you here for?
She's muted too.
Well, the folks, Candy Reyes, can you please unmute and identify the case that you are here on? You're muted. Please unmute. Yes, what case are you here on?
Isn't 96435922160. Es el caso de Víctor Manuel Reyes.
Okay. Ahorita vamos a atenderlo, señor, un momento, ¿ok?
Sí, el caso.
Oops. I muted him. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't somehow the same Ray as Mr. Little and some miracle it's known to happen. Okay, so you just got some new contact information. I'm going to reset the scheduling status conference for 60 days. So 60 days out, you'll get a setting. It'll be at 10 a.m. on a Wednesday. We'll go from there.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes. All right.
Thank you.
Who's next?
We have incomplete parties, Judge.
I think the one with Victor Reyes, that one is complete because it's just the one that's Candy Reyes. We can call that one.
In cause number 2020 DCV 4192, Victor M. Reyes versus Leonia Cervantes and Gabriela Cervantes. Announcement of council, please.
Señor Reyes, la corte recibió notificación que su abogado ha fallecido. Entonces, lo que yo quería saber es si usted va a contratar otro abogado.
Ok, mire, según el señor Salvador, al último me dijo que el caso ya se había terminado, que nomás usted le hacía falta firmarlo, porque la razón que no lo firmó es porque no me miró en el último caso que tuvimos en la oficina del señor Salvador cuando yo estaba junto a él presente. Y me dijo que usted necesitaba una carta notariada para probar que yo estaba allí y dándole la autorización al señor Salvador.
Bueno, lo que tan no termina el caso, todavía quedó pendiente algo más. Entonces, quiero saber, señor, si va a contratar otro abogado. ¿Ha estado en ese proceso o cómo quería proceder? O seguir adelante.
Pues es que necesitamos terminar el caso, pero no sé si usted me sugiera que necesita agarrar abogado o usted lo determina.
Para terminar el caso, si usted no va a querer seguir así representándose solo,
Sí.
no le puedo hacer ninguna recomendación, pero no termina el caso y como tenía abogado, la corte le puede dar oportunidad de tener tiempo para ver si otro abogado puede resumir el caso.
¿Y cuánto tiempo me daría para la próxima cita?
Fácilmente 30 días, pero, o sea, el tiempo que necesita.
Ok. Entonces, dame cita para el día 30, en 30 días y yo voy y busco un representante.
Ok. Vamos a... I've been speaking with Mr. Reyes regarding the death of his attorney and whether he will hire another attorney for some outstanding matters on his case. And so we're going to reset today's hearing, the status conference for 30 days. We'll use that same July 27th setting. So va a ser el 27 de julio, señor Reyes.
Sí, está bien.
Necesito que confirme con la corte, si habla la corte con su información, número, teléfono, si tiene correo electrónico para mandarle la notificación de esa audiencia, ¿ok?
Está bien.
Okay.
Porque,
So I've asked Mr. Reyes to provide the court with his email and telephone contact information so we can provide him notice. La cita va a ser el 27 de julio a las 10 de la mañana.
está bien.
27th of July at 10 a.m. Okay. Nos vemos igual como se presentó ahora. Igual,
Sí.
igual, por Zoom, ¿ok?
Ok.
Ok.
Y
Muchas gracias.
una pregunta, ¿qué voy a necesitar de papeles o qué? Porque el señor Salvador me dijo que todo esto ya estaba, que nomás faltó su firma, pero no sé si necesite otras pruebas.
So, yo nomás hay que ver si habla con otro abogado, a ver qué le pide. Me imagino que va a pedir todo ese archivo que tiene ahí
Sí.
para revisar el caso. Y luego, si es que tiene su abogado, tenemos la audiencia en julio, ¿ok?
Está bien, gracias y que tenga buen día.
Igualmente, bye bye. So we're coming back on July 27th. Oh, okay. Who's next?
First page, Judge, in cause number 2021 DCV 4068, Bank of America NA versus Veronica Franco. Announcement of council, please.
Ahora ya tengo.
Tessa Bromley on behalf of defendant Veronica Franco.
Who is here on behalf of Bank of America?
I believe it's Mr.
Yes.
Gutierrez.
Sorry, Your Honor. Right as I was getting on, phone started ringing. I'm trying to put those on vibrate. Benjamin Gutierrez, Your Honor, here for Bank of America.
Okay, so we're set for a status conference. Let me see. It looks like there's some type of entry and motion for continuance that was filed yesterday. Were those forwarded to the court?
I'm not sure of that, Your Honor, on my end.
Was it I apologize, Your Honor, was that an agreed motion for continuance?
It is. Mhm.
Okay.
So I'll just remind attorneys that, if you all file motions, unless it's forwarded to the court, I don't know, maybe you did. I haven't gone through every email this morning, but this case is set for trial. Myrna, had we received that? I don't recall this one.
I haven't seen that, Judge.
Okay, so let me go. And the reason I ask is I don't see that it's set for trial. It's not set for trial. It was set for a status conference, but you all are both here. So what's going on with this case?
I think we're ready to set it for trial. We've been trying to get settlement authority from our client and haven't been able to do so thus far.
Okay. What kind of trial are y'all looking for?
It'd be a bench trial, Your Honor.
Okay, so there's some flexibility there. Anything outstanding that requires a hearing or anything like that? Or if not, I can just get you a trial date.
I don't think so. Does the court require mediation prior to trial?
I don't know if we have one here. Generally, yes, but let me see if we ever entered. I'm thinking if we don't have a trial date, we don't have a schedule order. I can certainly, if you think mediation is useful, I can order it and give you all a deadline.
Actually, we were going to be willing to waive it because at this point, since we haven't been able to get any settlement authority from the client, we didn't feel like mediation would be useful if the court was going to order it. So
Okay.
at this point, we're willing to waive that.
Sure. Do you all know offhand? I'm just trying to go by memory in terms of the court's calendar. We're quite busy through the end of July. So if I fit you in, I'm thinking maybe August 31st. Are you all available on that date?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mr.
Yes,
Gutierrez?
that works, Your Honor.
Okay, August 31st. We'll do it at 1 p.m. Ms. Bromley, I don't know if you're out of town, but we're Mountain Time. So are you all amenable to doing it over Zoom? Do you think it's okay to do over Zoom? Or if not, we'll have you appear in person.
We're fine with Zoom, Your Honor.
Okay.
Defer to the court, Your Honor. No issue either way.
Okay, so we'll do 1 o'clock, August 31st, bench trial. I'll tell you this, if for whatever reason, either you need a hearing on something or you think it's not going to go, please let us know with a little bit of time so we can get that taken off the court schedule. Alrighty,
Yes, Your Honor.
thank you very much.
Will-
We'll send you.
Will
Monday.
we receive a formal notice from the court of the setting, or do we just need a calendar?
No, yeah, we'll send you notice. So it's
Okay,
coming.
great. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Take care, guys.
Have a good day, Your Honor.
You
You
too.
will.
Take care. Who's
Thank you.
next?
Bottom of page 1, Judge.
Okay,
In cause
go ahead.
number 2021, DCV 3834, Wells Fargo Bank N.A. versus Angel H. Herrera. Announcement of council, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Stephen Mosier appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Wells Fargo.
Okay, and just to be clear, have we had Mr. Hernandez or Mr. Marufo any contact from Angel Herrera?
No, Judge.
Mr. Moser, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I was just going to say there's been no answer or appearance by the defendant for this case.
Okay, the motion for default was filed on April 14th. Did you send any type of notice regarding the hearing, Mr. Moser, and do you have proof that you've done that? Actually, the order setting hearing was on May 27th. Mr. Moser, did you send any kind of notice regarding the hearing?
Let me just double check really quickly here. The order setting hearing. I'm sorry, Your Honor, bear with me for just a moment.
Sure.
All I'm seeing here, Your Honor, is the court's order setting the hearing.
Okay, so what I'll ask Mr. Moser is that you send notice to whatever last known addresses you have for Mr. Miserera. I'm going to reset the default hearing for that July. Actually, we'll do July 22nd, or let me see, I'm sorry, July 20th, July 20th. And if you'll just have confirmation at that time, Myrna, get the notice out for that default reset for that date for the 20th at 10 a.m. And send notice out, we'll come back, reset the default hearing for that time. Okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Who's next?
On page 4, Judge, the third one.
Okay, go ahead.
In cause number 2021, DCV 4185, Randy Nájera versus Lola Vanessa Rogers. Announcement of council, please.
Ms.
Judge
Cedillo, is
Jose
that
Vega
you?
here on behalf of the defendant.
Thank you, Mr. Vega. Ms. Cedillo? If you're speaking, Ms. Cedillo, I can hear you, but you're not muted. Now you're muted.
Your Honor, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Good morning,
All
everybody.
right. Good morning. So we're set for a status conference. Give me an update, please.
Your Honor, at this time, the parties are conducting written discovery. Our responses are due to Mr. Vega at the end of the week. I think that after that time, the parties will probably take a while to just go through discovery, see if they want to either do deposition or maybe go into.
Okay, so it looks like we've never had a scheduling conference. Maybe we can just do that today. Can we get you all on a trial track, or is there any reason we need to wait on that?
I have no objection to going on trial track.
Mr. Vega?
That works, Judge.
Okay. What's our next trial date? I'm sure it's 2023. Myrna, what are we looking? Oh, she's on the phone. Let me look. I feel comfortable saying March 24th, 2023. How do you all, does that give you enough time or do you need more time than that?
I think that's enough time, Judge.
In
Okay.
March, Your Honor?
Yes, March 24th.
Yes, let me just make sure. There's a scheduling conflict in that time that's beyond my control for scheduling that I
Okay.
can't miss. I apologize.
Okay, how about April 21st?
We're available March, Your Honor.
We can do March 31st.
Okay.
Mr. Vega, you good with that as well?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, so we'll get you the scheduling order. You all know the routine. We'll send it out to you. Please fill it out, send it back to us before the 2-week setting, and then we'll get you on that trial track. There any hearings that you need that are not on those regularly scheduled dates? Let us know via email.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Oh, mediator. Have you all talked about a mediator?
I'm sure we could agree with one, Judge.
Please
Yeah.
agree to one, include it on the scheduling order. Okay?
All right.
Thank
You,
you.
Judge.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Judge.
Ms. Cynthia. Take care.
May I
Who's
please be
next?
excused?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Back on page 1, Judge,
Mhm.
in cause number 2021, DCV 4157, Deborah De Jesus Patterson versus Grand Nails et al. Announcement of council.
Maled Farah for the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Jeanette Garcia for defendants, Your Honor.
Ms. Garcia. Okay, sorry. Thank you very much. Okay, I see a motion for entry of a scheduling order. Let me go back and look at that. We've never set this one for trial? What do y'all
I don't
do?
believe so, Your Honor. We filed suit on this case in December of 2021. We've exchanged written discovery, but we haven't taken depositions yet or mediated the case.
How does that March 24th trial date, does that give you enough time? It sounds like you all are already kind of moving on it. So are you all good with that trial date or do you?
Plaintiff is okay with the March trial setting, Your Honor.
March works, Your Honor.
Okay, then it'll be March 24th. Again, we'll get you the scheduling order. You'll have that 2-week setting to deadline to have it returned. Have you all talked about a mediator?
We have not discussed it directly, Judge, but I believe we can agree on somebody.
Please include it on the scheduling order, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Under the bus. And again, if you need hearings on anything outside of those dates, let me know. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
May we be excused?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Take care. Who's next?
Page 4, Judge,
Mm-hmm.
in cause number 2019, DCV 1342, Brisa Delfina Brambila et al. Versus David Jose Torres and HD Supply Inc. Announcement of council, please.
Russell Murray for plaintiffs. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
And Hernandez on behalf of the defendants, Your Honor.
Good morning. Okay,
Morning.
so we are set for jury trial on the 15th of July. How's it going?
Your Honor, we have some issues in this case. Mr. Hernandez and I have discussed this ad nauseum. We've agreed that we would file a joint motion for continuance. The issue mainly, Your Honor, is that the defendant driver, David Torres, is now outside or living outside of El Paso and has not made himself available for his deposition, even though it's been set and noticed a few times now. Because we haven't been able to take his deposition, Your Honor, we haven't been able to take this case to mediation either. Mr. Hernandez and I have agreed that we feel confident mediation would be successful, but we can't do so without his deposition.
Understood. So you're on the same page with that, Mr. Hernandez? Everything?
Yeah,
yes?
yes, Your Honor. Yeah, we have fallen on that sword. Mr. Torres has not been available to us, and we tried. In fact, I think Mr. Russell Murray has even sent investigators, and I think we were almost successful in obtaining his cooperation, and then ultimately he didn't show up. So we have had problems with that. But we are in agreement, Judge, with setting mediation, and frankly, from the defense side, I mean, we can go to mediation without Mr. Torres' deposition, but I understand Mr. Murray's concerns about that. But we are ready and willing to move forward with mediation, Judge. In fact, the demand was recently made, so we'd like to see what we can do to move this case forward. But I respect plaintiff's counsel's concern about the trial setting and Mr. Torres' outstanding deposition.
Okay. So I'm looking at December 9th in terms of getting you, well, first of all, file your joint motion. You can consider that granted. We'll have I have a December 9th. I think Mr. Murray, we might have you on another case on that day. But because you all are telling me that, you know, it's likely if we can get this, give this a little bit more time, maybe we can actually get to mediation. You know, I'll be flexible, but I want to give you a date. That means we'll probably have a final civil pretrial 30 days before that. And the Tuesday before that will be your mediation deadline. So I don't imagine we need how old is this case? Let me go back.
December 9th works for plaintiff, Your Honor, and I checked my calendar. You're correct. I do have another trial setting in your court on that day. And that case is set for mediation in July. So we should have that one off the docket.
So yeah, get your motion filed, and I'll put at least the deadline in the trial docket call on there. Mr. Hernandez, I'm sorry, I didn't hear. Are you okay with that date?
Yeah, I'm checking, Judge, but let's just go ahead and set it, Your Honor. I think it just helps to set the case for trial.
Sure.
It looks like I've got another matter there, but I'm willing to just double set that as things go. Sometimes they cancel, so we're good.
Yeah, and like I said, the court is flexible as well. It's just giving you all a timetable.
Yes,
if you need
yes, I
any
agree.
hearings in the interim, I'll probably check in with you a month out, and then maybe a month before that. So we'll have some new dates. But please file the agreed motion. Okay.
Your Honor, will you be entering a new scheduling order or something? We had some deadlines today to file pretrial documents as well. We filed some, but I don't think we've complied with the court's order today.
Absolutely. I mean, we can if you think it'll be helpful. It sounds like it will be. So we can get you the new scheduling order, Myrna, if you'll send it out with that trial date. Have you all looked at mediation? I'm not going to tell you that. What I'm going to say is, I'm sure you're aware. What I've been hearing is scheduling is really difficult. So let's be mindful of that, because although it's like a pretty good window,
sure,
it might not be a good window or enough of a window on the mediation scheduling part of it.
Sure.
So please just stay on top of that.
Yeah, we're ready to set it for mediation. In fact, I think we've already exchanged some agreements on that, Judge. So we're ready to go.
Thank you for doing that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
You, Judge.
So you'll
We'll
have
get you
that
that motion.
2-week. Yeah. And we'll have the 2-week deadline on the scheduling order. Okay, guys. Thank you very
Your Honor.
much.
Thank you.
Have you excused?
Yep. Thank
Judge,
you very much.
I have one more, so I'll stay on the line, Judge.
Okay.
Thank you.
Who's what other case do you have, Mr. Hernandez? Let's see if we're.
It's Cabral, Cabral versus number of defendants.
It's on page 3, Judge.
Page 3. Okay, is everybody here on that one? I don't know.
2022-0886.
No, Judge.
No? Okay, so we'll just have to hang on, Mr. Hernandez.
I'll
Go
wait,
ahead,
Your Honor.
Mr.
Thank you.
Hernandez. Who's next?
Page 5, Judge, top of page 5. In cause number 2021, DCV 2821, Student Loans Solutions LLC versus Jesus A. Cardenas and Alfonso Cardenas. Announcement of council, please.
Good morning, Your Honor.
My name is Kevin Gunthorpe. I am here on behalf of the Plaintiff Student Loan Solutions LLC.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mark Robertson here on behalf of Jesus Cardenas and Alfonso Cardenas, the defendants.
Okay, good morning. It looks like we went past some status conferences, a scheduling status conference, and we're at another status conference. So how about a status? How about a status?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I'm going to make this will be the simplest case of the day for you. And if every case was like this, your docket would last about 10 minutes. I haven't spoken with Mr. Robertson. I had previous counsel. I'm going to non-suit the case without prejudice. I just need to know, I don't know for sure whether this court requires a formal order or not. Obviously, I didn't want to not show on up, but if I hadn't, I'm presuming the case would have been DWOP'd on that basis. If you need an order, I'll draft one within the next hour or so.
Yes, please. And if you'll just email it on over, I'll be more than happy to sign it.
Okay. Mr. Robertson, would you mind, can I just give you my number real quickly? I just want to cover up some details with you on this to make sure that I communicate with your client and your firm properly. Can I just give you my phone number right now?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay. It's 713 589 9781. And I just want to go over a couple of quick details with you. And Your Honor, you'll have the order on over to you or in a little while. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Take care.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You too. All right. Who's next?
Staying on page 5, Judge, in cause number 2019, DCV 3681, Jaime Martin Ramos et al. Versus Gustavo Cardenas et al. Announcement of council, please.
Jorge Lopez on behalf of plaintiffs, Your Honor.
Alfonso Soto for defendant.
Okay, we need a new trial date. That's the little notation I have here. Final civil pretrial. How about an update, gentlemen?
We actually did schedule mediation, Your Honor, with Judge Villa on August 11th.
Okay.
My understanding is that you wanted to have that date so we could get a trial date.
Sure.
We're asking for something this year, probably at the end of the year, so we can get ready.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna put you on that same December 9th trial date.
Okay.
I am also going to have you all come back after your mediation. So on August 17th, that'll be a status for the court. If you need any other dates between, if mediation is not successful and that trial date, we'll discuss them on the 17th of August.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Soto, that good?
Yes, that's fine, Your Honor.
All right, we'll get you the orders of court setting.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
You may. Thank you, Mr. Soto. Do you have anything else?
No, nothing, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Who's next?
Judge, on page 10 on page 5, in cause number 2019 DCV 0105, Maria Socorro Alvarado and Mario Alvarado versus Rafael G. Gonzalez. Announcement of council, please. Yes, ma'am.
Announcements, please.
Good morning, Your Honor.
First, nobody wants to talk, and then everybody wants to talk at that same time. All right, let's try again. Announcements?
David Duran for the plaintiffs.
And Ms. Marquez.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Okay, I couldn't tell if
For
you.
defendant, Your Honor.
All righty. So final civil pretrial, we're set for trial in July, but we also have a backup. How about a status?
Judge, the other case is an older case. I'm set for the same week. So that case did not settle. So we're set for trial. It's a 2017 case.
Okay. Are you, if you're asking for a continuance, is Ms. Marcus in agreement or not?
It's unopposed, Your Honor.
Okay. So my next question is, we're final civil pretrial, which tells me you should have mediated this case. Your deadline was yesterday, but we have a backup date and we have another final civil pretrial. So.
Okay. We did go to mediation. It was unsuccessful.
Oh, okay. Bueno.
Yeah.
Okay. So if it's an agreed motion for continuance, unopposed, whatever it is, Mr. Duran, please file it. Unless I receive that, I'm going to keep you on that trial docket. Okay. But we have our backup. We have our backup. And so our next real setting should be August 24th, 2022.
August 24th as a pretrial and the trial September 23rd.
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Judge, I'll send a joint motion to Ms. Marquez.
Beautiful.
And then the same motion at the bottom will have an order granting the motion for continuance.
Absolutely.
I'll get it to you today. My secretary has COVID, so I am alone again. So
do your
she's going to
best,
be out.
Mr. Duran. I won't hold you till today. I'll hold you to tomorrow. How about that?
Well, that's at least one day.
Dates.
But, okay. Well,
I'm sorry to hear that, but you know, seems to be this kind of ongoing reality we have now with COVID. It's just still hangs around. So just do your best, and please, if you'll get us the motion, I'll sign off on it. Okay.
Your Honor, one thing.
Yes, Ms. Marquez.
I didn't realize our backup. Yes, I didn't realize our backup date was on 9/23. I do have a vacation certificate filed with the court.
Let me get to my calendar. When did you file it?
I want to say that when I started with the firm, probably at the end of March, early April. I don't know when this case was transferred over to me, Your
Honor. It was filed in this particular case?
The general one.
With the Council of Judges, yes.
Okay,
I
Mr.
I think the original scheduling order was signed with Mr. Montrose last year for this July date, and I think the supplement date. I apologize for that, Your Honor.
Mr. Duran, are you okay with moving the backup date? I have a really good date, maybe,
Okay,
that I
what
can
date
do
is
a
it?
backup, but it's not until October 21st.
Judge, on another case, I am set for October 24th. And that's in County Court number 6. And this has been another, I think it's like our third reset. But it's the trial starts October 24th.
So
I'm not showing anything unless my secretary missed something. I'm not showing anything in November. Except my birthday's November 7th. That's the only thing.
let me go to the 10th. Let's see how crazy the 10th. Let me see. I thought I had a really good date, but it's a holiday, so forget that. But we could go to November 10th. That's a Thursday, but I can request, panels for that day, and then Friday would be a holiday, and then we can just go into the next week. Yeah, let's do that. So Myrna, we're gonna do a weird Thursday trial setting for November 10th.
What you said? Okay, I'm not in the right place.
I think I'm looking at, let me look at the 4th. No, the 4th doesn't work.
What's the holiday that Friday? What is
Isn't
that?
that
Veterans Day?
Veterans Day. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm okay with that. We can start on the 14th. Or just start on the 14th. I don't think it'll be more. I've got a live expert witness, so I don't think it's going to be more than maybe 3 days to 4 days.
No, yeah, we'll do the jury selection on the 10th. Yeah,
Okay.
that's when we'll do it. And then we're out Friday. That gives us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the court is slammed after that. So.
Okay, Judge, the motions eliminate. When do we handle those?
So what I'm thinking is basically, you're going to file I guess a joint or an agreed motion for continuance for all of our trial settings. We'll get a new setting, and I just assume maybe get us a new scheduling order. What do you all think of that? Okay.
I can work with that.
So.
Okay.
So on your motion, include, everything that we have already set, and we're going to get a new trial date, jury selection to start on November 10th. And we'll get you a new scheduling order. Please have it returned to the court within 2 weeks.
If I understand.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. If I understand you correctly, you want the joint motion for continuance and the scheduling order all in the same document?
No.
Okay.
I need you all to file your joint motion for continuance to cover all of the trial dates, the July and the August trial date back.
Okay.
The court is going to send you a new scheduling order for you all to complete. Includes the mediation deadline, all those good things, with the new trial date of November 10th. In 2 weeks, we'll have an entry of that scheduling order hearing, by which that's a court's deadline to have received it from council. Okay,
Okay.
all righty.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I don't, Ms. Marcus, we haven't communicated before, but I think this is the first time I've ever seen you. So I will call you to go over the joint motion for continuance. I'll send it on to you. And then I'll sign off. Do you want to file it or send it to the court?
We can go ahead and do that. We can draft it as well and then send it your way, if that's easier.
Okay, that'll make my life, I don't have a secretary right now, so that would make my life easier. Sure.
Okay, if you'll just send it over to the court as soon as it's ready, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Anything else?
I have another hearing, but nothing more on this matter, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
I have
Duran.
nothing else.
Take
Thank
care.
you, Judge. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Please take care. Who's
You
next?
too.
Up on page 6, Judge.
Mhm.
In cause number 2020, DCV 0005, Carlos David Icona versus Hector Mercado. Announcement of council, please.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Nicolas Del Capo on behalf of plaintiff.
Juan Carlos good on behalf of Hector Mercado.
Good morning, gentlemen. We have our final civil pretrial today. Our jury trial is July 15th. How are we doing?
Yes, Your Honor. We filed a joint motion for continuance on Friday. Can you hear me okay?
Yes,
Okay, perfect. We filed a joint motion for continuance on Friday. Discovery is still being exchanged. We need to set mediation, but I think we should be ready in the next couple of months, hopefully.
Did you forward that motion to the court?
I don't think I forwarded, but I filed it through e-file.
Okay. Make sure when you file those that, if I had seen it, I probably could have looked at it, but you're here. So if you'll forward it, if you have a proposed order there, what kind of turnaround time? I mean, I'm now that I've been looking at the trial calendar for this year, we can probably fit you in December 9th. Do you think, what are the,
Is there something maybe early next year around February, January? I think that will give us enough time. I don't know if Mr. Garay agrees with that.
I'm okay with that as well, Your Honor.
Myrna, the 2023 dates, I know you've been shooting me a bunch of possible dates. Did you send me one for 2023? My thought is, and maybe Myrna will tell me different, is that January, February, March, already kind of full. So we probably, but let me take my cue from her. I'm fairly certain January and February are gone, but. And this is our first trial setting for them.
Yes, Your Honor, I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Judge, February 24th is available.
Oh, yeah? Okay. How does that date?
That works, Your Honor.
Okay. So let's do that date. Mr. Garay, is that good?
Yes, ma'am, that's good.
On the bus. So I think we also should get a new scheduling order on this one if we haven't. Well, yeah, we put one in February.
Yeah, we can work another one with Mr. Garay. We have been working this case pretty well together. There's
okay. So it'll be due back to the court in 2 weeks. We'll have an entry hearing in 2 weeks, okay? And then we'll get you that February date. You all know what to do. So, all righty, gentlemen, if you don't have anything else, you're good to go.
Thank you. Have a great day, Your Honor.
You too. Take care. Who's next?
And on page 6, Judge, in cause number 2020, DCV 1774, Hector Sarasua versus State Farm Lloyd's. Announcement of council, please.
Kelly Harefield for the plaintiff, Your Honor. I'm Monica Perez here for the defendant. I'm covering for Laura Enriquez, Your Honor. She got called to trial one day earlier, so she apologized for not being able to be here.
Wow. Okay. Let's see. We're here for our final civil pretrial, but we've never been set for trial. What's going on?
Judge, so my understanding is that the last time you had asked the parties to get a mediation date, and so we're actually still working on that. Ms. Enriquez is wondering whether you could entertain the idea of giving us about 7 days to just file a notice of the joint date of the mediation to the court to let you know what that date is.
Sure, so we can go ahead and what I'll do is I'll reset the final civil pretrial for 2 weeks. So that'll put us at June 29th at 10 a.m.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that
Thank
enough
you.
time? Yes? Yes. Okey doke. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
You may. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who's next?
Back on page 5, Judge. In cause number 2020 DCV 1232, Eileen Ramirez versus Melanie J. Lamas. Announcement of council, please.
Ismael Pease on behalf of Ms. Ramirez.
Debbie Marcus on behalf of defendant.
Good morning. Final status conference. Your jury trial is July 15th. What's going on?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Your Honor, I apologize. I logged in a little late. I was just informed that I guess my counsel withdrew from the case yesterday.
Who is that?
Adam Cetra.
Oh, yes.
I haven't had time to speak with Ms. Marcus in regards to the case, Judge.
And
So it's hard for me to give a status right now of the case, Judge.
Ms. Marcus, do you have any more information?
I'm understanding, at least from my predecessors, Your Honor, that we were missing some meds that Mr. Cetra was going to provide. We did have one prior mediation that failed. I understand the deadline for mediation was, I believe, yesterday. Since we didn't receive any new meds, we didn't push for mediation on our side. Otherwise, it would have put us in the same situation that we were in last year when we tried to mediate this case.
Okay, Mr. Pease. You're going to file a motion for continuance?
I am, Your Honor, and I'll get
Okay.
working on the case.
Okay, so if it's unopposed, please indicate that, file it today. But I want to square away our new trial date. I'm liking that December 9th trial date a lot. So, so you're going to get the scheduling, a new scheduling order to complete, return within 2 weeks. Your mediation deadline will be there, so that'll probably put you in November, early November. So you probably want to start looking at mediators. If there's anything that requires a hearing outside of that, let us know.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All righty. Thank
Will
you,
do, Your
Mr.
Honor.
Pease. Looking for your motion, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I will, Your Honor.
All right.
And I'll
take
reach
care.
out to Ms. Marcus. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Who's next?
Middle of page 1, Judge. Because number 2021 DCV 3692, State of Texas et al. Versus Mingwan Zhang, no, et al. Announcement of council, please.
Who is this? I'm sorry, 3692. That's Miss Ayala, right? The county attorneys?
I've been calling their office and they keep telling me they're in training, recording. Ms. Mendez is here on that case for the defendant, I believe.
Right, she was the attorney ad litem. You know, attorney ad litem? Yes, Ms. Mendez?
That's correct, Judge. Good morning.
Good
Yes,
morning.
I don't see anybody else here for that case.
Yeah, that's strange. Has anything been filed? Let me get into the case really quickly. I remember this one. This is that business.
This is the massage parlor, Judge.
Uh-huh.
And the last time we were before you, Judge, I had just been appointed as ad litem, so I was the one who had asked for more time.
Sure.
So I have not spoken to anybody at the county attorney's office since our last hearing that we had with you.
Answer defendant cited by posting others. All right, so I'm not sure why someone isn't here from the county attorney's office. Myrna, can you make a phone call really quick? They're in training? The whole office is in training?
I'll call him.
Okay. If not, Ms. Mendez, I don't really want to keep you here any longer, but you've been here already, so let's see if we can get somebody really quickly. If not, I'll work with your schedule to see when we can reset it. Okay.
Sounds good, Judge.
All right. For now, is anybody else ready? I see Mr. Dickey and Mr. Kennedy.
They're incomplete, Judge. I called Mr. Davis. They were going to advise him to log in.
Okay.
Judge, we did come to a mediation this week and we're just filing paperwork. We came to an agreement. We have it signed. I just was still on the docket and wanted to make sure I didn't wander off somewhere.
Oh, let me pull this up on. Let me see if we got something. Who did you mediate with?
Judge Ancliffe.
Myrna, do you know if we received anything, there?
It was just this week, so.
Okay. Mark Davis, where is this case? Yeah, see, I don't even have this on Odyssey. I am showing that we must have received some notice, Mr. Kennedy, because today's hearing, we have this set for entry of judgment on August 10th.
Okay. Well, then I'm just stopped by to say hello, Judge.
Hi, I thought I saw you yesterday at Commissioners. I thought that was you when I was running by, but I wasn't sure.
It was, Judge. I was inducted into the Sports Hall of Fame for El Paso.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
My grandfather was one of the first inductees into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
That's awesome.
We were very excited.
It was an honor.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Well, thank you for showing up.
Well, I try not to leave you hanging, Judge.
Thanks for that. All right. Take care. Monday.
Thank you. Can I be excused?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
The county attorney's office is locating Ms. Katie Ayala for that case.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Mr. Guardiola. Mr. Dickey, did you have an update on something? Or we're just waiting for Mr. Quinones or someone from his office?
Yeah, Judge, that's what I have. It's the Medrano Valdez matter.
Okay, all righty.
It's
all
at
right.
10:45, so.
It's right on the dot. All right. Okay.
I think somebody's just logging in.
Yes, there's Mr. Razas. All right, let's take care of that one. And then I don't know if we have Mr. Guardiola's ready. Or actually we have two Guardiolas. Okay. Mr. Razas, let's call that one Mr. Quinones and Mr. Dickey, please.
In cause number 2019, DCV 4041, Patricia Medrano individually et al. Versus Jessica Valdez. Announcement of council, please.
Victoria Terrazas on behalf of plaintiffs.
John Dickey for the defendant.
Good morning. Final civil pretrial, set for trial in July. What's the update?
I believe we're ready, Your Honor.
Ready, Mr. Dickey?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
I have a couple others set in your court on that day too. So
yes. Let me see. I think I may have mentioned then, if you've already had that is a very busy docket date, but you know what? What we've done even in the past week has kind of thinned it out a little bit. So we're not coming back till the 13th on the docket call. I'm happy to bring you all back, say maybe on the 29th to get a better idea. If not, I'll just see you at the docket call. I have to just work through a bunch of cases that are set on those days.
yeah, the last hearing, Judge, you said something about letting us know around the 4th of July. In the case
Right.
I have.
Right. And so for me, what that means is the 29th of June. So if you all want to come in on the 29th for a status, happy to do that.
That would be great, Judge. That would be great.
Okay.
That would-
6:29 it is at 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
I gotta let you all know. But it has been thinning out a little bit. So that's a good thing. Okay. Thanks.
All right.
I appreciate your patience.
Thank you, Judge.
Take care.
Bye.
Who's next?
We have incomplete parties, Judge, for Mr. Guardiola.
Okay, let's see. This one's canceled. Is somebody here? On the 2461, it's Mr. Guardiola. Is someone here on behalf of Ms. Ibarra Williams?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. We had a deposition scheduled, but we were told by Defense Counsel Ms. Ibarra was not going to be available for the deposition, so we had it canceled, and that's where we're at with it. I don't know. I think we had Mr. Talamantes, I think, that was assisting her with the case or something, or he's the one we heard from. But basically, that's where we're at, Your Honor, is we're still trying to get through the deposition stage.
Have you all scheduled mediation?
No, Your Honor, not that I'm aware of.
So you have a mediation deadline of August 23rd. And
Okay.
who are you all using? Do you know?
No, I don't. We can schedule something probably before by that time.
That's the deadline. I mean, it's not probably, that's the deadline. You all have jury trial set in September. And the reason I asked Mr. Guardiola is because all I'm hearing across the board is that the mediators' calendars are very full. And so if you're not looking at or have already set something, even if you still have depositions or something like that, scheduling can be very problematic. Mr. Nantes, I was kind of saying that because I didn't know if you were going to jump in here.
I don't mean to interrupt. Ms. Ibarra is my law partner here.
Right.
And but I don't know about the case. I can certainly try to get a hold of her real quick, Judge. Well,
okay.
If you'd like, maybe give me a few minutes and I'll ring her and see if she's available, and I'll certainly respond. Okay. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Okay.